Have you ever wished you could read people's minds? Well, you actually can, kind of. By mastering body language, you can uncover what someone is really thinking without them saying a word. In this video, we'll break down the hidden signals people give off, and how you can use them to your advantage. Stay tuned till the end for a game-changing tip that will instantly boost your ability to read people. Before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into human behavior and psychology. Did you know that over 55% of communication is nonverbal? That's right, what we do often speaks louder than what we say. It's like having a secret language running in the background of every interaction. Our bodies are constantly sending out signals, and if you know what to look for, you can unlock a whole new level of understanding. Think about it. You can tell if someone is happy, sad, or angry just by looking at their face, even if they don't say a word. That's the power of body language. And the best part is, anyone can learn how to read and use it to their advantage. Let's start with the basics. Facial expressions. Our faces are incredibly expressive, and even the slightest twitch can reveal volumes. The eyes, for example, are often called the windows to the soul for a reason. When someone is genuinely happy, their eyes light up, and you'll see crinkles at the corners. Those are crow's feet, and they're like little beacons of joy. On the other hand, if someone's lips tighten or they quickly glance away, they might be hiding something. Maybe they're feeling uncomfortable, or they disagree with what you're saying but don't want to start a conflict. It's like their body is trying to tell you something their words won't. Now let's move on to posture. Have you ever noticed how confident people seem to radiate this aura, even if they're not saying a word? A lot of it has to do with how they hold themselves. Confident individuals stand tall, their shoulders are relaxed, and they make open gestures with their arms, like they're welcoming the world in. On the flip side, nervous or insecure individuals tend to shrink down, almost like they're trying to disappear. They might hunch their shoulders, cross their arms defensively, or fidget with their hands. It's like their body is trying to protect itself from the outside world. And speaking of hands, don't underestimate the power of gestures. Open palms, for example, are a universal sign of honesty and trustworthiness. It's like you're showing the other person that you have nothing to hide. On the other hand, hiding your hands, clenching them into fists, or fidgeting with objects can signal deceit or nervousness. It's like your body is betraying your true feelings. Ever notice how powerful leaders stand? They take up space. Have you ever had that feeling that someone wasn't being entirely truthful with you, but you couldn't quite put your finger on why? Well, your gut instinct might have been picking up on subtle body language cues that their words weren't matching up. One of the biggest giveaways is inconsistent facial expressions. It's like our brains are hardwired to recognize genuine emotions. So when someone says they're happy, but their smile doesn't reach their eyes, it sets off alarm bells in our subconscious. Another telltale sign of deception is excessive blinking or avoiding eye contact. When we're nervous or trying to hide something, our blink rate tends to increase, and we might find it difficult to meet the other person's gaze. It's like our bodies are trying to shield us from being found out. Fidgeting is another dead giveaway. When someone is lying, they often feel uncomfortable or anxious, and this can manifest in physical restlessness. They might tap their fingers, touch their face, shift their weight from foot to foot, or play with their hair or clothing. It's like their body is trying to release all that nervous energy. Here's a pro tip. Liars often feel the need to overcompensate for their deception by adding unnecessary details to their story. They think that by creating a more elaborate lie, they'll make it more believable. But in reality, all those extra details just make them sound more suspicious. So, if someone keeps rambling on and on, be on high alert. Remember, even the best liars can't control all of their nonverbal cues. Their bodies will always betray their true feelings, even if their words don't. So, trust your gut, pay attention to those subtle signals, and you'll become a human lie detector in no time. Want to know if someone is secretly smitten with you? Forget about trying to decipher their mixed signals or analyze their every text message. The real key to unlocking their true feelings lies in their body language. One of the most powerful indicators of attraction is mirroring. When we're drawn to someone, we subconsciously start to mimic their movements and gestures. It's like our bodies are trying to create a sense of harmony and connection. So if you notice that the object of your affection is subtly copying your posture, hand gestures, or even your breathing pattern, there's a good chance they're feeling it too. Another telltale sign is the direction of their feet. Our feet are surprisingly expressive, and they often point towards what we're interested in. So if you're chatting with someone and their feet are pointed directly at you, it's a good sign that they're engaged in the conversation and want to be closer to you. On the other hand, if their feet are pointed towards the door, they might be subconsciously looking for an escape route. And then there are the eyes, those windows to the soul. When we're attracted to someone, our pupils tend to dilate, making our eyes look larger and more inviting. It's a subconscious physiological response that we have no control over, so it's a pretty reliable indicator of attraction. Touching is another powerful sign of attraction, but it's important to pay attention to the context. A light touch on the arm or shoulder during conversation can be a flirty way of breaking the touch barrier. Playing with their hair or touching their lips while talking to you can be a sign of nervous excitement. Remember, these signals are subtle but powerful, so next time you're crushing on someone, pay attention to their body language. It might just reveal their true feelings. Confidence isn't just about how you feel on the inside, it's also about how you project yourself to the world. And guess what? Your body language is one of the most powerful tools you have for conveying confidence and authority. First and foremost, stand tall. Imagine there's an invisible string attached to the top of your head, gently pulling you upwards. Keep your shoulders relaxed but not slumped, and your chin parallel to the ground. This posture not only makes you look taller and more imposing, but also conveys a sense of self-assurance. Eye contact is key. When you're engaging with someone, maintain steady eye contact but don't stare them down. Think of it as holding their gaze for a comfortable amount of time, then looking away briefly before making eye contact again. This shows that you're interested and engaged in the conversation without being intimidating. Open up those arms. Crossing your arms might feel comfortable, but it creates a physical barrier between you and the other person, making you appear closed off and unapproachable. Instead, keep your arms relaxed at your sides or use open gestures when you're talking. This shows that you're open to communication and confident in what you have to say. Take up space. Don't be afraid to claim your territory, whether you're sitting or standing. Spread out your belongings slightly, use your arms to gesture, and don't be afraid to take up a little extra room. This conveys a sense of power and authority. On the flip side, here's what insecure body language looks like: slouching, looking down, avoiding eye contact, fidgeting, and touching your neck or face too much. These habits make you appear small, nervous, and lacking in confidence. Remember, confidence is a skill that can be learned and practiced. By paying attention to your body language and making a conscious effort to project confidence, you can change the way people perceive you and achieve amazing things. Now that you're well on your way to becoming a body language expert, let's talk about how you can apply this knowledge in real-life situations. Because here's the thing, understanding body language isn't just about being a human lie detector or knowing if your date is into you. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level, building stronger relationships, and navigating social situations with more confidence and ease. Let's start with the business world. Imagine you're in a negotiation. By paying attention to your counterpart's body language, you can get a read on their confidence level, their willingness to compromise, and even whether they're being truthful about their bottom line. Are they making strong eye contact, or are they constantly looking away? Are their arms crossed defensively, or are they open and receptive to your ideas? In social settings, body language can help you gauge whether someone is interested in what you have to say, or if they're looking for an escape route. Are they leaning in, eager to hear more? Or are they subtly angling their body away from you? Are they making eye contact and nodding along? Or are their eyes glazing over? And of course, in the realm of dating and relationships, body language is paramount. By learning to read the subtle cues of attraction, you can avoid misinterpreting signals and build stronger connections with potential partners. Are they mirroring your movements? Are their pupils dilated when they look at you? Are they finding excuses to touch you? But here's the most important takeaway. Mastering body language is an ongoing journey, not a destination. The more you observe, the better you'll become at reading people's true emotions and intentions. So, start practicing today. Pay attention to the nonverbal cues of the people around you, and you'll be amazed by what you discover. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more psychology and human behavior tips. Let me know in the comments. What's the most interesting body language signal you've noticed in real life? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.